Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Ovro, and this would be the third video of the series Building AI Products with AI. And my only AI stack is Data Button, which helps you to build full stack apps where you have React as the front end and Python as the back end. You don't need to write a single line of code yourself. All you do is click the prompts which the AI suggests, or write your own prompts, and then you will be guided to build a full stack app. So today's app, I'm thinking of building a AI powered web researcher. I've already created a new app here, and then I will start prompting. So for AI powered web researcher, I'm thinking of using something called as Tavily. Let me show you Tavily. This is Tavily. It's like a search engine. The search engine optimized for LLMs, RAG, and aim to efficient, quick, and persistent search result. So this is something which I'm planning to use today. And I think it would be super easy if we use Tavily as the Python backend. That's it. And then we will build the entire UI on top of it. And I think this will be super useful to try it out and extend this project further. What I would do first is I'll just ask Data Button or provide Data Button with a nice screenshot of this particular, let's say, here. And I will just copy this and I'll go back here. I will say, can you build a simple UI like this? I'm planning to build an AI powered search engine. Please make sure we have light and dark mode toggle as well. And I think this is great. This is a good start for sure. So I've asked the Data Button AI agent to analyze this image. So from a screenshot, Data Button UI can be built as well, which is super efficient to do. In one of the time, I have also used a mermaid diagram to build the entire architecture. Let's say you have a backend, you have a front end, you give it to Data Button, it understands it, then it implements it step by step from there. So let's see what it builds. So it says that great. Now we have created a search page component. So in Data Button, if you have not seen my last videos, I have also explained there. It has a page and it has a search page. Like you can, in Data Button, you can build multiple pages, right? And you also have backend and you have storage as well. So you can also have a default inbuilt storage in Data Button, or you can use Firebase or Superbase, anything as your storage. Now it created a new search page component here. And if you see, there is no code, or yeah, we have a lot of code now already. It's still not rendered here, but we're waiting for it. And tada, we have something already. It looks pretty cool, right? This is super cool. And now Data Button has already created. So this was the home page where we don't see anything, but it created a new page, which is called as search page. And now it asks me that, it tells me in summary what it has created, as we already see here. And it says that to see this changes in action, you will need to deploy the app. Would you like me to deploy the app now so you can test it? We don't want to deploy the app yet. We have a lot to do. So let's do it this way. I would like to add search page within the home. Or how shall we do? So what we want to do next is basically we want to add a functionality to the search. So what you can do is add search functionality. I just click this, and the automatic prompt which Data Button generates is a smart prompt. I want to implement the search functionality in the search page to process user queries. And now it created a backend for us. Let's implement search functionality. We'll use a simple mock implementation for now, which can be replaced with more sophisticated search algorithms. So Data Button still does not know that we want to use Tavily API. It's cool. It will just have a mock implementation now. And in Data Button, we always have Python as a backend. So you see, these are Python code. This Python functionality will be converted into a fast API router, which will be connected with the search page. So let's hope Data Button comes with a mock functionality. This is pretty cool. So as you can see, it has a simple mock search functionality, and now it also has a fast API router where this mock search is converted to a fast API router. This is a very nice way of building a powerful and a robust Python backend. I have explained this way better in the previous video, so please watch it if you have not watched. But this is something which you would love to have. Now what data button is doing is it is connecting this particular API, the search API, to the search page which it has already created. And I think that's pretty cool, right? I mean, everything is getting, all the components, all the features are getting connected together, it's syncing together, and everything is done by data button. So let's let data button finish this entire mock app, or we can also direct in the very beginning. But right now it has implemented, if you see, it has implemented this search, this post search via this internal module called Brain. I have explained this before as well. Brain is the internal module data button used to connect the front end with the back end. Okay, so we have this. Now test the front end yet. What I would do next is, I would say that I would like to use Tavily Python. And what I would do as well is go to Tavily AI GitHub page, probably Tavily Python here. And now I would just give this particular link to data button. Research this URL and create a backend where user can search. Make sure you get the, I think that's good enough. So and also get the top 5 searches. I think this is pretty good. So I asked data button to research on this particular URL. Data button is equipped with internet search as well. We could do that. We can ask data button, go to the web, search it. It does it. But I want to make it much more, scope in. I want to say that you use this URL to search the web and then come back with a solution or a plan. And let's see how data button does it. It already started or initiated Python package installation. As I said, data button is an autonomous AI agent. It knows what to do next. It initiated an AI agent. Again, this is one of the power in data button. You have this entire workspace where you can install Python libraries, where you can deploy as well. We will deploy the app where you can store your secrets. These are the Python packages which are getting installed. If I look back here, it got the information from here how to install. You can install your own package as well. And you can also add collaborators. You can add new secrets. You can do a hell lot of stuff out here. So I just go back to the chat. It says that we are now using the Tavily Python library to perform searches. The API returns topic, description, image URL, and the top 5 results. Error handling has also been implemented. Before I pass this API key, right now we don't have any API key secret stored. So I'll grab it. So what I do here is I just paste the API key, Tavily API key, and I will hit the send button. You will see, and the API key is getting stored in data button's workspace or the environment. Now let's jump to this search API, the Python backend, which was a mock before. Now it has a bit more number of lines. It says that it has implemented. I don't think this is the right one, but data button can do it from here. We'll see how data button starts to implement. If not, we will add data button with more information on how to fix this. Data button is now editing the source code for this particular page. It already has used its own internal Python module like DB, which is data button as DB, and it's imported the API key from here. It has already used the Tavily client, which we saw before. And it also can now make few searches, as we can see here. I would test it, okay? Can you test this search backend? In data button, you can also test your backend. It can be totally wrong. It can give an error, or it can be really fine. So it's make a post search call, and it says that it's list out of index. So there must be some error out here. Data button now will check the error from here and will try to fix it. Let's see what data button does from here. Meanwhile, I'll just quickly go back and let's see if it's actually correct or not. So it's doing Tavily client.search. Yeah, it probably can work. But let's see how data button handles this issue, because it has information about how this API works. We have provided with a URL of it, and data button is trying to fix it. It's writing the new code for search. It says that after reviewing it, I can see we are not getting detailed error information. So I think it will add some error handling here to make sure that it gets some more information about where it's going wrong. Okay, it made some changes, right? It added a lot of error handling, and now it's testing it again just to make sure that if everything's working or not. It finds an error in the line 48. Now again, calling the endpoint, it's searching it, and now we have a new error. I would rather help data button here with more information on how to fix it. So this is how the response would be typically. And let's help data button here. I'll stop it here. I check and I pass it to data button, like the title and everything and the content. This should be typically like this. So maybe that would help data button to process the response. Of course, you need the agent to provide with some more clues on how it should do that. That's very important. And that's something which we are trying best, even in data button, to fix it. It always needs a bit of help if you're working with cursor. Since now we have something, I think it's time that we implement this to the front end as well, to the search page. So let's see. So it says that we have successfully integrated the Tavily API in our search endpoint. The response includes a detailed answer. We are getting a list of relevant images. Update the searches. So now it says that now that the backend is working as expected, you might want to consider updating the front end to display this rich information. So I would say that update the search page. And when I say this update the search page, it automatically uses that smart prompt. And it says, I want to enhance the search page to display the detailed answer from the searcher response. Now it's working on the search page. If you see again, it uses that particular tag, this particular hashtag to itself. It knows how to work with that. So it goes back now, writing code in this search page, which is, let's see if I go back here. At this point, it's 180 lines of code, checking the new code for search page. So probably it has already added it. I'm not sure what it's doing under the hood now, but let's see. Okay, it made a lot of changes out here. Now it's 201 lines of code. And let's go back. It has updated the code for search page. Just use it how to start coding and hit the enter button. It's loading. Did it make a call? Yes, it made a call to the search backend. And we have the entire stuff. This is pretty cool. It has the top results as well. The only sad part is if I click more, okay, it goes there as well. That's pretty cool. The sad part is I don't see the images. I would rather expect an image to be there. So maybe what I would do is first, let me fix this UI a bit. I would say when this search result come, it should look like this. Sources and the main response like this, and place for follow-up question. So let me do this way. Something like this would be great, no? And maybe go back here. Can you make the UI a bit better? Something like this, I would suggest. Sources on the top, and yeah, and the main summary here. Use markdown React if necessary. And I just give this. So basically I just want to make few changes in the UI. It's pretty good already. Maybe meanwhile we can just test it how it is performing. I just hit the search button, it's loading. You see it's making a search to a Tavily API. So basically it's triggering a call. I don't like this blue. Let's see how it happens in dark mode. In dark mode it looks pretty good actually. In dark mode it's super cool. Sadly I see a URL for, this is a URL, right? It does not have the image. That's sad. I don't like that. Maybe an image would have been great. In dark mode, it looks pretty cool. I like the dark mode already. But in the light mode, I don't like it that much. Maybe we have to fix that. I would also go back to the search here, and somewhere maybe the images. I am not sure why the image doesn't pop up. That's very strange. The image is something which I need. No, the image comes with it. The image comes with it. Okay, so maybe we need to fix few things in the backend at least to make sure that the image also. I'm not sure why the image is creating an issue, because we have query this and the follow-up question is also there. So we get title, URL, everything is there. There's an error with the front end. I am expecting that data button will fix it itself, but I'm still deep into this image embedding which the front end can do. Or I think the image comes separately and the result comes here. I see. So maybe I can copy this part and tell data button that the image comes separately, so it needs to make sure that all of the search page has the image. It's now fixing something. There is an error. If I look back, okay, I think the error is fixed now. It's fixing this. Cannot read properties, null state. Let's see, because it's working out here. So great, we have fixed it. It's saying, at least. I'll reload the page. I'll read, okay, it's working now. Let's see what it does. I'll hit the enter button, maybe this one, and it's loading. It's loading. Okay, we have something. This is cool. Oh, this is super cool. This is super cool. I like it. I like it already. I would like to show and it has this transition. This is so cool. I like to show the image for each of the sources as well. Let me help you with the format or the response, how we get from the call. Would be great to have the images. Okay, so I asked that I want to get the images as well. I think that would be super cool. And we may need to have a detailed result. It can be a toggle. I don't want to show the entire detailed result like that, but it's okay. And until now, this looks super cool, okay? I love this transition, the UI, everything. If I go back to Perplexity, I think, it's not bad actually. Yeah. Maybe we can have some follow-up questions. Yeah, some follow-up questions would be good to have actually. Because usually this particular Tavily API helps with a follow-up question, if I'm not wrong. If I go back up here. Yeah, the follow-up question is null here. Yeah, I mean, technically you can always ask a follow-up question if we pass this to GPT or some other LLM and generate follow-up question. This is super cool. You see this? It now has the image. Yeah, I think one of them was image was null, so it didn't fix it. We're not going too much into detail. But one thing which I don't like is this is super cool. And there is a detailed result. Can you make sure the detailed result is not shown? I don't like it. Okay, so I don't want the detailed result. That's not necessary. Summary is fine. Until summary is pretty good. Okay. So let's see how it does it. Okay, so we have something here. I'm expecting, okay, this is not there. The detailed result is not there. This is pretty cool. One thing would be great. Maybe I'll search like what are the latest GPT models. Okay, I'll just make this search. I would be happy to have a follow-up question as well, but it's all good. Okay, so we have few nice result. That's pretty cool. Can you let's see if it creates a follow-up question or not, then we don't need to do that. Follow-up question. Okay, the answer is this. Okay, so can we generate follow-up questions? Maybe follow-up this is like, yeah, it's always stagnant there. It doesn't changes. Can we generate follow? Let's see Perplexity what they have done. So every time there is a follow-up question or related question, so maybe, yeah, we can have a related question section actually. Let me learn. Can you generate, can we have a related question section like in Perplexity? Maybe I give this thing as well. Let's see. And this is it. Okay, and I think this is still not it. This is broken, the light dark mode, but we'll fix it. We will fix that as well. But this is super cool, right? I think we can generate the related question using maybe another backend. I think that would be cool enough to use another LLM to generate a related question. So I understand that you would like to add a related question section similar to one in Perplexity. I'll update the search page component to include the new section. So yes, it's doing that for us now. That's super cool. Let's see what it does. And we need a landing page. I think I'm doing a lot of things in this one single video, but why not? For me, it's fun to play around with this data button agent and just build everything from scratch. That's the whole idea. I will edit very less, as much as possible. Less amount of edit I would do. In that way, I can also share more and more as well. My whole app development with data button. So let's come back to here. It has made few changes. So I would just go, let's machine learning for beginners. I will just hit the search button. This loading, it's making call. Perfect. We have something. And yeah, I would like to use LLM that would generate the related question section. Is that possible? Yeah, because now it creates the same stuff. And how would it create? It needs some LLM, right? That would generate the related question section. Is that possible? How about we use OpenAI? Yeah, perfect. So we need to create a new API. Oh, that's pretty smart. So it says that we'll need to create a new API endpoint that uses OpenAI to generate related questions. We'll update the front end to call this new endpoint after receiving the initial results. So it says that it has already installed Python packages. If I'm not wrong, yeah, it already has the Python package. It's now creating a new endpoint, OpenAI related questions here. So we're now creating a new endpoint, which will also be triggered after Tavily creates the entire search, and then OpenAI will create a new related question section. That's super cool. Why not? Let's do that. I would also, this is bothering me so much. Yeah, I would change that as well. It says there is some error, so it's making some changes here. You can see this is the best part. Any endpoint which is functional, it comes up here. Anything which is in red, that means there is some error. Now the error is secret named OpenAI API key not found. So data button wrote pretty cool one. The entire endpoint, everything is ready. Only thing which is error which we need to fix is we need to give a OpenAI API key. So first let me pass this the OpenAI API key now is passed. I'm expecting that this will be fixed. Let me just go back here. I see error here, and I just hit this. Let's see. So I say that there is an error in this particular file. Let's see, we fix it first. Okay, so let's see. It looks like the error is gone now at least. Okay, and I think we already know there is an error in the search page because it's not using the related question yeah, there should be integration of this. I'll start a new thread because it has been a long conversation. How about you integrate the thread question in the search page? I feel that was missing here, so we need to make sure that is integrated. Otherwise, more or less, we have everything ready. It's hard to build an entire app just over a YouTube video, so this video would be a bit longer. But it's a very quick start. If you see, like, we started with a simple UI image, and then from there we built the backend. We iterated on the front end. Again, we went for another small features like the OpenAI related question. We added a new backend API. So all this, it's pretty smooth. I mean, we don't even need to write a single line of code. Yes, at time it's necessary for the AI to know a bit more about your packages or some sort of hints how to use it. That's important. Of course, that takes a bit of time as well. Otherwise, it works pretty cool. So I'll just go back to edit code. If I just go to the brain section now, you will see there is a brain generated question. There is a brain search. And now it's a moment of truth. Maybe we messed up quite a bit, but let's try with web development basics. And I press the enter. It should call the particular brain.search. Once that has answer, yeah, that's perfect. It has an answer. Then it has the sources. It's super cool. And it has the related question. That is super cool. This is pretty cool. Okay, I love it. Meanwhile, I would like to. Can you create a nice landing page here in the home page? Yeah, I just create a landing page here, and then user login portal. Yeah, this is a bit interesting. Yeah. Okay, I won't just connect to database now at this moment because that takes a bit more time. That would make it another half an hour probably, because if I have this, then I have to set up with Firebase or Superbase. We do have a tutorial over data button docs. Yeah, I can do either of it. Let's see what it comes up with. So we have a landing page. Can you make the home more relevant to the I want it as a landing page for this smart AI search app. Yeah, I wanted to make it much more smarter. So I think, yeah, that's something which we need. Okay, so it's changing the code. I just want the landing page or the home page to be better. Maybe that's how we can connect it. We rewrote this entire stuff to the search page. Okay, it's not bad actually. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't know what it did. Okay, somehow now you need to connect or reconnect this to the search page. How shall we do that? I'm asking the AI. It's just, yeah, we should somehow connect it. It's not bad. Like, it has the key searches, natural processing, language, semantic search, real-time insight. This is pretty cool, right? Let's see what it does from here. I'm just very curious how it handles it. Use React Router to handle navigation between pages. Update the CTA button on the home page to link to the search page. Okay. Add a navigation bar to both the pages for easy switching between home and search page. Okay. Let the AI do everything. So we skip the idea of we skip this idea for having the user login portal. We just skip it for time being. But I have another video as well where I show how to build a login portal. So we can do that. Maybe like start. Oh, whoa, this is cool. This is cool. Search, it takes. Oh, perfect. And the home is here. Search here. I don't know how to come back from search to home. It's not possible. Okay. For time being, let's not worry about that. Okay. This is super cool. Let's see. Okay. Not bad. I think it's time to deploy, right? I think once this is done, we literally deploy it. This dark light toggle, I think there's something to caching the state of the light and dark mode toggle. Otherwise, it works fantastic. I'm really impressed. Let's say 50 minutes I took, even less than 50 minutes to be honest, because I would cut that part where I have used time to get the API key of OpenAI and Tavily. Also in between I took a break. So those part I will cut down. So technically 30 to 40 minutes is the time which I took to build this entire app. That's not bad, to be honest. You are having endpoints, you are having a full app from here. Pretty cool, pretty solid, I mean, I would say. And you're not writing a single line of code, to be honest. That's the only thing. The landing page looks sick. I really think it's pretty sick. I don't know where this would take me, but Twitter should be somewhere in the code. Yeah, there is no link, so you can just connect your own link. That's super cool. Let's see what it comes up with. Excellent. We have successfully connected the homepage with this. So basically search takes there. Oh wait, so we have this. It takes the homepage. This is super cool. I think it's time to deploy. It will be like smart web search. Okay, I will keep this up there. You can try it out. And I just deployed. Now it's getting deployed. I will show the entire thing. Okay, I'll just open it in a new tab and I will show you, and I'll make a search. Okay, and let's see how it works. This URL. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's take this URL and I will try to go in an incognito window, right? And I just go here. So it's deployed here, and we know we didn't implement the user login portal yet. So we'll just go to start searching and we give access to everyone. This doesn't work. And we can search with tell me about flight refund policies. Okay, and I just hit the enter button. Now it's searching, so we know under the hood what's happening. It's actually making a call to the backend which you have, the search post backend which you already built. And from there, once that's done, it will also generate related question as well. So now, as you can see, it created the summarized answer here. Yeah, this could have been a bit better, I'm pretty sure. It have all the sources here. And we have related question. I don't know what happens because we never checked it, how this works. If I click this, yeah, it comes up here. Or, actually it's searching with this. Super cool. You see this? How do airlines determine when to cancel a flight? What factors influence this decision-making process? I click this and it's now searching for that. It would be nice if we just go back there, but it's all good. You have all the sources and the answers. This is super cool. We built this entire thing from scratch. You saw I have not skipped any part. Even in the editing part, I'll just cut few steps here and there. But it took me almost 40 to 45 minutes. And that's it. We have a full stack app with React as the front end and Python as the back end. And we did it all together here. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Just write me down what or any feedback which you guys have. I would really like to answer those. I would really like to build more stuff. So please let me know. Cheers.